Dirk Nowitzki has a workout routine that's impossible to emulate. The fun part is that many incoming rookies attempt to join him when they first join the team. But after a month or two, Dirk is alone once again. You can only pretend to be great for so long. The great ones just do it naturally. Imagine the toughest game atmosphere. Now imagine if that was the only basketball you ever knew. Like growing up in New York, you'd either be forced to quit or adapt. So be grateful for the times that are too hard to handle, and seek to have as many of those moments as you can find. Welcome, one and all, y'all. We had a show for you today. We're here on Monday. We had a great weekend, and we're about to have another great week. Our terms on life in regard to basketball is to improve. All right. Focus on improving. Focus on going, okay? Because if you guys were running a marathon race, there would be no other goal but to take one step in front of the other step, one step in front of the other step. You can worry about pace, you can worry about your water and things like that, of course, but the overall goal is to beat everyone else to the finish line, all right? So everyone has different finish lines, however, all right? And that's the tricky part about basketball and about improving and going toward the NBA and whatnot, is that everyone has different goals. And because the NBA is so far off and you don't know if you're going to make it, that's very few people's goals. So if you keep your eyes on that, I think that you win. No matter where you end up, because again, if their goal is just to run the best race possible, or to pace themselves properly so that they don't burn out or whatever. I don't think that there is like a way to beat the person whose goal is to like run the marathon in an hour. Yeah, he's not going to do it. It's impossible. But like, if he can train himself to do that constantly, I think that's pretty amazing right there. And yeah, he's going to burn out. Yeah, but like, if there was ever a person that was going to break the record, it would be that person who would be running their fastest from the beginning till the end. And once you did that, it would be like almost the impossible standard to beat. All right, what's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? If you're here, check it in the comment section. All right, so I can talk to you, interact, whatever. All right, so you guys can tell us how your day's been going, how school's going, how's basketball's going. You guys can talk amongst yourself or just listen to the program. Do whatever you want. All right, what do we have? What's on tap for the day? We got a really, really huge screen. Gotcha. Okay, I can make that smaller. All right, right there. Is that good? Is that good? Smaller. There we go. All right, we got Jeremy Lin and Tyson Chandler going through a what? What is that called? It's called a pick and roll. All right, and I was mainly just testing the other kids. All right, Money Hungry, what's up? Who's Money Hungry? What's your name? Money Hungry? Do you have a real name? Are you in our program? Out of a program? What? All right, but yes, I mentioned the pick and roll steps to everybody, and just to see out of all the new kids who was about it. Like, you know, the older kids, we know which ones are and which ones aren't. They won't even admit that they aren't. They'll be like, not me. I'm just here for fun, right? But some people are about it, meaning that they like truly want to make it, right, to the highest level possible. And so we challenge them with our pick and roll quiz. I just told them how, where it was. I told them like what to do. I told them how to get there. I didn't show them. And showing people is like how you can really get them to do it. Maybe even like saying whoever does it gets a coin, or like, I don't know, like do it negatively and say whoever doesn't do it has to run. All right, you can get people to do stuff that way, but I just said it. All right, and we had Noah do it. All right, Taz, he did it. Not that surprised. He did it twice. He got perfect the second time. I don't know if that was cheating, because he went from like maybe like 5 right to like all of them right, but maybe it was just because he just found out the answers. I don't know. I am Trevion's dad. Oh, I see. What up, homie? All right. But yeah, so, but the other kid that did it, let me see. What is his name here? I don't want to mess up his name. But we had one other kid do it, and he has not been a part of our program before. All right, and this kid is Peyton Lopez. All right, so Peyton Lopez did the pick and roll quiz. All right, how did he do? He got about 6 right. All right, but that is awesome. All right, I mean, we know that Noah is like our top guy in terms of like effort, but Peyton Lopez, on his first week joining our program, decided to do the pick and roll quiz. All right, and if you want to know how to get there for the pick and roll quiz, you got to go to our site, which is Limitless Hoops. You click on the site, you go to the school section right here. All right, and then you scroll down to the challenges. It's in the challenge section. You scroll down right there. Again, I don't know why I'm telling you this, because if you're not Peyton Lopez, you probably don't care. All right, but it's in the pick and roll section right here, and you can click on each pick and roll thing to see the videos for those, or you can just like see how they match up. Like if they show too early, you slip. But if you don't know what that means, you can click it. You can open it. And you can see pick and roll, slip, show too early. All right, and then you get to see the drill that we do for that particular move. Where if we go over a pick and roll, as we're going, if this chair right here shows too early, we're just going to slip. And with his left hand, he's going to pass the ball right there and try to lead him. All right, so you can see what we're talking about as well. All right, and again, when you take the quiz, it's just right there, and it just matches up this with that, this with that, this with that. So you can study it right here, or as the quiz opens, you can just take the quiz. So would you like to take the official quiz? Select no if you'd rather take it anonymously. So of course I take the official one, because I'll take the anonymous one just so I don't have to fill in my email address. But yeah, so I will click that. But yes, for each of the following offensive strategies, please choose the corresponding defensive arrangement. So I begin the quiz, and it says layup to create. I know because I teach it, but we use layup to create, not when they double with the big, not when the guard is not forced, not on the flat show, but probably on, I'm guessing, no show, but that's with help. I need no show with no help. So this is pretty hard. All right, no show and no help. So I know that I got the right answer, and at the end I can submit it. So that's how this whole thing goes. And so great job to Peyton Lopez. If you come to practice tonight, I will be making a mockery. No, I'm joking. I will be making an example. No, I will be showing you as an example to everybody in the audience. All right, and it's not a small feat. All right, for Noah Masseth as well. All right, to do this over and over and over again and to practice it until you perfect it, even though you've already done it. I've already done it. All right, to do it over and over and over again is an enormous feat. To keep going full speed is amazing. So keep practicing your craft, keep getting better. Because imagine if like Larry Bird just stopped practicing shooting. That's kind of stupid, right? All right, but you are no Larry Bird yet. Gunnar Dana, what's up, man? Gracie T, hey coach, this is Teo. What up, Teo? Alright, other than the pick and roll quiz that only Peyton Lopez and Noah Masseth did. Again, I just showed you guys how to get there so you can rewind the tape. Alright, fantastic job, Peyton Lopez. Very, very proud of you. That's awesome. Alright, that is the first step in like becoming a great player. Alright, let's check out what else do we have here. We got our map, our Colorado map. If you expand it, which we will be expanding, you see that Colorado's a big area here, man. There's a lot in Colorado, but we want to try to basically take over all of Colorado because you can't just do it in tiny little. Look at that. Does that say Westminster? Like we're basically in Westminster right there. All right. We want to expand. So we've grown to Denver. We've grown to Centennial, like the Littleton area, and then we've also expanded to Aurora. All right, but we want to keep going eventually. But we have to make sure that this little small area in the middle is going to be as strong as possible before we spread out even more. All right, so we need to unite everybody in Colorado on the same objective, and the objective is to not suck anymore. All right, Colorado sucks at basketball. We don't want to be that anymore. All right, so we have to change the formula. We got to change what we're doing, and change is hard for a lot of people because they just. Change is risky. If we change, we're not going to be what we are right now. Okay, well, we're on the bottom. But maybe we can go down further. We'll be below like Montana and Alaska. Maybe. But what am I really asking you guys to do? To work harder? Is that going to make us worse than we are now? We already suck. Let me think. To be more dedicated, to play more often. No, these all sound like great things. To be more organized. I don't think that's going to make us worse. All right, so like maybe this one, maybe like we can't have fun with our friends all the time and just like play loosey goosey and do whatever we want. Maybe like that. When a certain kid isn't presented with the opportunity to just go blah and throw up whatever they want, they're gonna be like, I don't like it anymore. For that person, they will get worse. Absolutely, you're right. You win. If you're like. Just a trash player. You definitely won't get better. But if you wanna keep up with this book, if you wanna do what is that? Whoa! Did I say anything like that person's name? I can't say the name, but it's like Seer or Elect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it hears me and just starts like playing stuff. I got to rewind the tape. I don't think I said anything like that. But yeah, it started playing stuff. But so yeah, we will try to improve constantly. And thank you guys for coming along on the ride because we will improve drastically. All right, what else is there? How were the tournaments this week? And the tournaments went great. All right, fantastic job doing all that stuff, you guys. We got to play the entire day, basically. I'm pretty sure that no one was left. I wanted to play more. All right, even those who just played the 2 games, you could have played more, which if you had played up in division or whatever. And so there's always that opportunity. So we're gonna start playing again, not next week, but the weekend after. All right, and so the first one was the basketball jamboree. The next one will be the Jam Basketball League, and that will last for about 8 weeks. And then after that, we have our Halloween tournament. We will keep going, but this is just what's up next, so you guys can keep an eye on it. We'll find out the schedule soon, but when we do our Limitless hoops and we finally officially start, and we start like doing things like a lot differently, you will know the schedule 5 weeks in advance, constantly. You will know every single tournament throughout the year, and even know what time you play. So for just the tournaments, you will know 12 tournaments for the entire year, when you play, where you play, who you play. All right, and then for the leagues, you'll know those 5 weeks in advance, constantly, perpetually throughout the year. So we're really trying to change Colorado basketball here, and it's going to be amazing as people are getting onto it. And all those people that told me, like, they were like, "Yo, man, I don't like your idea." I was like, "You heard it through 3 seconds of it. Do you not like it?" They're like, "Nah, I like what we're doing. We're this, we're that." Some of those teams came to our tournament, or to our, not tournament, but to our like games on Saturday, our jamboree. They saw that we had people. That was all that they saw. They saw that we had grown-in people, and now they're like, "Wait, tell me about your idea." And that's what I'm saying. If we have people, everyone's going to come on board. All you need are people, because they're going to be like, "Oh, there must be something I'm not really like catching here. This thing's looked awesome," because there's people. That's all that people care about. It's crazy. So keep showing up. We have 30 people coming tonight again, okay? All right, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, and everyone will follow us. And then once everyone follows us, the momentum will just take us to enormous heights. What else do we have? Just in terms of basketball-wise, again, our scheduling, we have a lot of stuff on tab, so heads up for that, and just become a basketball player. Lastly, our monthly challenge. The month's almost up. If you've been doing the monthly challenge, on our challenges page, every month has a monthly challenge, and the book that you've got in the small one, it even says the monthly challenge in there. You can rip it out, you can write on it, you can take a copy of it, you can print it out online. All right, but it was shooting this month, doing the shot chart. All right, for September, what is September's? Let me see this thing. For September, what is the monthly homework for September? Because, this month's almost over. The monthly homework for September is do the epic drill for 1, 2, or 5 minutes every day for the entire month. The epic drill, it's a very cool drill. We'll talk about that on Monday, but heads up for that. If you do it, bring that thing in. I print it out. Again, only Noah does this one. Noah Massa does this one. A girl that we used to have, Finley Chastain, she did it every single month, along with her homework every single day. Printed it out, signed it, and we made a whole book about it for about 1.5 years. That's a long time to do it every single day. I mean, that was insane. All right, so you guys be like that, please. All right, let's move on to the quote of the day. Quote of the day is "be extraordinary." This used to be my favorite word in the world. All right, because I don't know, because it was just dope. And I was just like, yeah, I want to be that. I want to do that. But then, when I was a teenager, I realized there's a root word in there, and it's ordinary. And we are all ordinary. And all it is just being extra of that. So it's possible for everyone to be extraordinary if you just take your ordinary self and just be that much more often. And be the fullest extent of that as well. So I think that's the cool part. It's not saying be extra alienish, be extra Michael Jordan like. It's just saying be extra ordinary. And what we do to ourselves is our ordinary selves. We are capable of so much. We dock our ordinary selves so that we're not even doing that. And yeah, we can easily just stand up, walk over there, take a ball, and dribble it, but we won't. But it's very possible to do that. All right, and it's not asking you to fly to do a backflip to get up, then fly over there, then pick up a basketball that's as heavy as a rock, and then go dunk it by jumping through the basket head first. It's not saying that. It's just saying to do the ordinary thing a whole lot of times, a whole lot of extra times, right? What's poppin'? Homie G-Funk, Whistle Pop, Flexin' Newbie, Jamborino, just getting out of school. Hopefully I get reception. What's up, Noah Massa? We were just talking about you doing the pick and roll quiz. You along with, I still can't, I have to remember his name, Peyton Lopez. He did very well in the games too. A lot of people did well in the games. I was proud of all you guys. So the people that were struggling demand more time. Like a Rohit, I have to spend all my time talking to him the entire game, and I don't have time for everyone else. That's bad. But overall, I think everyone gave effort. And that's the thing that I like the most. So great job again this weekend. And you know what? Those are your ordinary selves. Now let's just do that over and over and over again, okay? The quote of the day is be extraordinary. Let's check our itinerary. what's on tap for today? All right, so later on this week we're doing the clap dribble, so you might want to peek ahead on that. Pick and roll, flip flop. That's if they do a flat show. Nope, flip flop is if they do a routine show. If they do a routine show and they're always showing. All right, we're gonna hop to the other side. We also use this on an ice screen. Not an ice screen, but an ice defense, when they're like forcing you away from the screen, and they're like, "You're not gonna do this pick and roll over my dead body," and then they put a guy on the block. All right, and then this one we do pick and roll flip flop as well. Then we have fly drill later on. We got some trick dribbles coming up. Press break, give and go, and then triangle cuts for shots. All right, that's all the stuff that we're doing later on this week. Stuff that we did last week. Pick and roll with the pick and roll. Okay, that's with where they show weak and there is no help side. We would do pick and roll. If they had help side, we would do pick and pop. All right, and then we had weekend ball pounds. Hopefully you guys got better in that, so you guys are able to dribble with either hand. Bluff and recover. We actually utilized this during the game, and it made sense when I corrected the kid, and I think it was Gunner. He got corrected, and he was like, "Oh, like in practice," and I was like, "Good for you. You remembered something." So great job. Help side to close that. Our help side was. It wasn't horrible. It's been worse, but it's also been better. But we are going toward that. We did quick shots. We didn't get that many offensive rebounds, so there's no chance for us to do quick shots in games. But we need to get to that point. And then fast break, post seal. That's pretty high, like brow, like in terms of like you being a team right there. Because I think we learned that in college, and we could utilize it in college, but only on our best days. For you guys to get to that point would be a feat. But try to get to that point. What we're doing today is the divine drill. Oh, extra on the divine drill, I like that. The Kyrie spin to J's in there. Oh, that's going to be fun. But 101 with personal rules. Indirect Euro steps, Kyrie spin to J, hurdle layups, 180 side, or fake handoff. All right, I'll talk about a few of those. Joey says hi. What's up, Joey? Good job, Payton. Keep it up. There we go. And let's check out the Kyrie spin to J. Again, you can check all this stuff out on our website on Limitless Hoops. Go to the school section, and then from the school section right here, you scroll down to drills. All right, underneath drills, you can type in Kyrie spin to J. I don't know if I show you Kyrie Irving or I show you someone else. Who will it show you? Oh, it shows you Kyrie. Boom. You know what? If Steph Curry ever came to our workout and he saw that we were just like mocking him, like every single time, I don't know if he would appreciate that. All right, but yeah, this is what we do about like every couple of months. This move right here, all right, the Kyrie spin to J, and we practice it because it has a whole bunch of moves that we could easily do. Where it's the jab step, all right, we practice the jab step, and then we go between our legs to a spin. Then we try to fake back the other way, but we leave the ball there, so we will fake the turn. We could probably use this in the post. And then we switch hands with it to dribble away from someone. Dribbling away from someone and pushing away from someone is key to this. Then being able to shoot above Kevin Durant right here with the fadeaway, oh, that's just special. All right, we don't really care about that part, but the beginning part has a few different moves that we can utilize. But even this part, he's willing and dealing and fading away. So I'll bring an iPad so we can like at least like see it. We normally have our big screen on repeat, but we won't have that. And that's what we're doing today. All right. So heads up with all that stuff. All right. And finishes with hurdle layups. That's being able to take the ball with two hands, stepping over the hurdles, all right, keeping the ball high so that we can make decisions during those big two steps. When you guys are going in for layups, a lot of the times you guys aren't able to make decisions because you're taking two small steps, two quick steps, or just one step sometimes. All right, being able to take two big steps that will carry distance is how you guys can manipulate the defense. And then from there, you can start doing Euro steps, everything else. All right, but taking those two big steps is crucial in terms of getting by your defender, being able to basically stay in at least a double threat for the offense where I can shoot, but I can also pass. All right, as a shot blocker, I like to time people, and it's because it's so easy to tell that they're no longer going to pass the ball. They're just going to shoot it. But if you can stay in that middle zone where you can pass and shoot longer, then you can be great. So we're practicing that. And then the last one is 180 side or fake handoff. That's as we go out to the wing. All right, we could either go back door. Let me pull that up real quick. All right, we can go back door, right here. So if if the one player has the ball and he's right here, and the two player wants to go back door, as he dribbles at him like this, he can go back door for a layup. And you would do this if the defender was in your passing lane, if he was in the passing lane like that. However, if the defender is underneath the passing lane and you can see the ball right here, you could not see the ball, right? So you know that the backdoor cut is perfect, all right? But if you could see the ball at all, you want to come for a handoff. So as he shows up right here, now you go for a handoff. And you hope that this guy goes over, but again, the handoff should be below the 3-point line. So if he goes over, good, you beat him there. Now you're going to force his man to actually help. All right, and when you force his man to help, that's a very, very good thing, because now he could fake the handoff and he can just keep going to the basket. Now if his man doesn't help, like right here, we like to flat show. Just in case this guy likes to keep the ball, we flat show. You can still kind of beat him, or you can beat him on the top side. A handoff is a great play if you can utilize it. The only other option that they have is to go under, like I said. And if they go under, and that's why we jump stop underneath the 3-point line. If he goes under, we can pass the ball out right here, and you get an open shot right there with your man in between you, with no chance to get your shot blocked. You should be a good enough shooter to be able to make this shot. So that was a lot of basketball for just a shot. And while you guys can't shoot that well, you do want to practice so much that you are able to shoot, but you can't forget that this is the hard part. The shot is actually the easy part. So you guys have to get well beyond just being able to make a shot. And that's the toughest part about basketball. All right, heads up on our movies for the month. I don't think anyone ever watches these movies. We haven't reached that point yet in our program where people are going that hardcore. Not even Noah, who swears he's doing everything, but I will say them anyways. All right, so heads up for a quick rundown of everything that we're doing this month. Here are the challenges for each grade. All right, the challenges for each grade. First grade, today, you're supposed to be taking on day 30 of the 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. Second grade, day 30 of the homework assignment, which is make or shoot your set number of shots, adding 1 if you reached your goal or subtracting 1 if you failed to reach it. Third grade, doing the diagonal pro hop for 5 minutes. Fourth grade, you're doing the homework assignment. Fifth grade, the homework assignment. Sixth grade, continue with day 30 of your choice of the Hall of Fame workout. Seventh grade, day 29 of the 10-minute drill. Eighth grade, day 30 of your choice of the Hall of Fame workout. Ninth grade, day 30 of the homework assignment. 10th grade, day 30 of dunk school. And then 11th grade, for today, do the dunk school drills as well. And then for 12th grade, it's day 23 of the workout card. 10 minutes of ball handling, 100 push-ups, 200 jump shots, and 10 minutes of jump ropes. Dribble with 1 or 2 balls as fast as you're able. And then beyond that, we also have movies for each month. All right, and here are the movies. For first grade, I should have been watching The Mighty Ducks sometime this month. Second grade, Pele, Birth of a Legend. Third grade, McFarlane USA. Fourth grade, Rocky 2. Fifth grade, Ladybug. Sixth grade, The Scout. Seventh grade, Invictus. 8th grade, Major League 2. 9th grade, Kingpin. 10th grade, Mystery Alaska. 11th grade, The Program. And then 12th grade, Southpaw. All right. As always, I always give my favorite movies, the funniest movies, the best movies. I think that's about all that I give. All right, so let's start with the funniest movie on the list. The funniest movie on this list is, I would say Kingpin. Kingpin's the bowling movie. It's the 9th grade movie. If you want to watch that one, especially if you're outside of your grade and you're like, I need a funny movie, Kingpin is a really, really funny movie. Other ones were like, Ladybug's okay, Mighty Ducks okay, Major League 2 was decent. That would have been my pick. But it's Kingpin. Hilarious movie. My favorite movie on this list would have to be, I'm going to go with The Program. It's the football movie. It's the 11th grade movie. I think it's a fantastic movie. I love this movie a lot. A little silly in parts, but it's very, very, very clutch. It's definitely for older kids, but that's the 11th grade movie. That's my favorite movie. Now, the best movie on this list, could it be The Program? No. Oh, yeah. I would say it's Rocky 2. Rocky 2, the fourth grade movie, is probably the best movie on this list. It didn't win like Rocky 1 won the best picture, but from this list, maybe like Mighty Ducks, but nah, I gotta give it to Rocky 2, because it was actually like the more like inspiring one than Rocky 1 as well. I think just because I don't know, but yeah, that is everything for that. And let's watch the story of the day. We'll go over homework, have the trivia question. Let's go with the trivia question first. All right, only 3 minutes to go, so we got the trivia question. Good luck with the trivia question. I will show the movie right after this. But the trivia question for today is, which Golden State Warrior upped his scoring average from 10.9 points a game to 18.7 points a game in 2002 to 2003 on his way to the Most Improved Player award? All right, which Golden State Warrior upped his scoring average from 10.9 points a game to 18.7 points a game in 2002-2003 season on his way to getting the Most Improved Player in the NBA? Who is that person? Who is that person? And again, Kieran is leading. He's probably just won for the month, but you can answer anyways. And yeah, we'll see who wins. But for right now, I'm going to the story of the day. I'll keep an eye out on you guys answering questions to the end. But here's the story of the day. Watch it.
In college, Matthew Dellavedova was challenged by a local youth basketball coach to do a dribbling drill. Delly couldn't do it. 2 weeks later, the coach showed his players the same drill, and all the players called it the Dellavedova drill because they said they always see him doing it. The coach then realized why Dellavedova was so great.
Love that story because it's about me telling Matthew Dellavedova what to do, and I just gave him a drill and he couldn't do it. And the next thing I know, I guess he practiced it all the time, because once I told the kids, they were like, "That's the Dellavedova drill." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I showed him that drill. What the heck?" And yes, he's great. Monty Ellis is not the answer, but it is Agent Zero. Yes, it is Agent Zero and Gilbert Arenas, and that's a great answer. Kieran Louth wins again. Fantastic job. That's a nice guess with the Monty Ellis though. But yes, homework guys. I see you guys posting the shot chart stuff. Fantastic job, everybody. All right, and then lastly, we're checking on our news of the day. What kind of news do we have? Oh, yeah, who's watching the Euro basketball stuff? That's kind of crazy, especially with all the Europeans coming in. And we got Gunnar Dana trying to do a European up and under, but it didn't pass here because it's travel here. Sorry. But Zach Louth is a very, very big fan of it. I like the footwork of it. But, again, I still think that jumping off 2 feet is better, and it's quicker, and it's less likely going to get blocked. But I am huge, so maybe I'm speaking in my terms. But it's just not allowed all the time, so heads up for that. All right. But all this stuff, all this playing that these guys are doing, watching it year-round, basically, you guys get to watch these great players play. Would you play for your own country when it could, like, sacrifice your entire career? Because, like, they probably get more money playing for the NBA. It's crazy, right? But I love the fact that these guys are playing for their country. I love that they're doing it. It's fantastic. It's great for basketball. It's spreading the word all around the world. And we're just going to create a better and better product as we go along. All right. And the quote of the day, don't forget the quote of the day is to be extraordinary. I will see you guys at practice so we can have a chance to be extraordinary. All right. And we have workouts tonight from 6:30 to 7:30. Don't forget that Wednesday is at 5:30. So don't forget those things as well. I will see y'all soon. Fantastic job, and congratulations for this month being the Trivia King once again, Kieran Louth. I will bring you your coin. All right, fantastic job. I'm out. Reese's Pieces, everybody.